Hello, my beautiful Leos. Welcome to your reading for the next 4 weeks. And in this reading, we're going to be looking into what's coming your way when it comes to material stuff. This can be money, success, career, maybe even some things that you want to purchase. Let's see what's happening, the energy around them. We're going to start with your coffee cup, then move on to your tarot. And this is a general reading, so if it resonates, don't forget to give it a thumbs up to give some energy and hit subscribe so that energy can turn back to you multiplied. Let's dive in right away and see what's coming your way. I see there's a pathway opening here. This is the 4th week though. It's not only a pathway only. I see a person here standing holding something up in the air. Kind of looks like a mermaid. This person is actually raising up. I don't know if you can see their face. Kind of reminds me of Ursula. I think that was her name, Ursula from the Little Mermaid. So this can be a fairy godmother, but the thing is the energy she is surrounded by was a little bit negative. So this can be someone who is trying to lift you up. However, they're not doing a best job because they might have a little bit forceful approach to the situation, but I don't feel negative intentions, and they have a barrier in front of them or maybe even a bridge. So they might be also going through a transition period. Maybe they are also changing their mind about something. Another thing, the other way around of this energy is maybe you are the one who's lifting up people because Leo, you are the leader, you have leadership energy, and now maybe you are avoiding being the bad guy in a situation. So maybe that's why you do not really do your duty to lift people up, guide them into the right direction. But it seems like here, this is going to open up the pathway, maybe even that you are needing at this time. That breakthrough, the idea, the inspiration is going to come forth when you actually do your own duty, due diligence. Okay, I see the 2 tears of joy falling out of your cup, so you might receive 2 good news on unexpected sources. Seems like the timeline wise in the beginning of the timeline, it can be coming very soon. What I see in the beginning here, the first week, is a turtle. I see it is right next to 2 pathways. The pathways are actually on the beginning of the timeline. So one of them can be right now, right away. There is something that somewhere that you need to travel. And then the second one is the 4th week, at the end of the 4th week. The snapping turtle, I saw the snapping turtle in one of the readings as well. I think it was in Aries. The turtle can be someone protective who is of their home. And I see also it indicates slow progress. So this can be someone in your life, an earth sign. Turtle can be also, sea turtle is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, or maybe even a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person is protective of their territory. They are territorial, and this can be maybe if you're trying to sell someone's house, it can indicate that. Or if this is something maybe you want to purchase from someone who has something which is meant for you. Okay, this maybe inheritance, this person take a lot of portion. What's going to happen is smoothly. You don't have to fight with their energy. You just need to work with your own powers and the things, the resources available to you at this moment. I see there's a butterfly coming here and flying gently to actually land on their nose to change their maybe even focus or change the course of the situation. It is going to transform it in a way that from something restrained like a cocoon, it is going to become something free that is going to free your bounty, whatever is meant for you. Another thing I see here is, first I thought this kind of looks like porcupine that is back into his shell. I don't know if you ever see a porcupine. I saw recently. It was actually trying to pass under this metal, like a wall, like a, it's not really barbed wire, but kind of like a block path. And there was an opening, a meter or 3 feet right to the left. Okay, so what happened is with me, I forcefully pushed the animal under the fence it wants to go, and it was locked in like a little ball of like what's that? I want to say pine, but not pines. It's just a needle that has it on its back. So This might be someone that you're trying to help again, or maybe you are not really receiving the help. You are being this porcupine, just going back into your shell, because I can see the face right here. It kind of looks like a human. And the help might come in from somewhere and push you in a certain direction. Maybe you're not intended to go, but when you're pushed under the fence, you're going to actually achieve success. You're going to get to those beautiful meadows that you want to go to and feed yourself, and maybe even find abundance in that space. So maybe I'm going to interpret this now in the money concept context. Maybe there's an investment opportunity, or if you're looking for a job, there's a job opportunity and you're looking at it from one direction. You're trying to force the door in a place that there's no way in, but there is, maybe if you go backwards a little bit, you're going to find a way in there. Someone might be also showing you, look, try this way. This is actually, there's an entrance here. You can use this little entrance or little break in the fence so you can go through it. So if that's the case, if you're resisting to it, even if you cannot find the energy to push yourself towards there, if somebody's pushing you, let them be, okay? Let them push you, because it seems like here there is a way through that fence that you're trying to jump, that thing that you want to achieve. I see there's also a pathway opening outside of your comfort zone, like I mentioned in the beginning here. This is, we talked about this, but now I flip it. I see someone praying for you to come towards them. So you might be someone's wish fulfillment towards the end of this 4th week. You might become someone's wish fulfillment too, okay, when you start working with them, for them, or starting to create abundance together. I see there's a legal paper within the 2nd week, which is leading towards a pathway here. This can be a plane ticket, train ticket, or something, a new lease, that's something you're waiting for to move forward, and it seems like it's coming forth and it's clean. So it can even give you the opportunity to readjust the rules and regulations, and maybe if this is a contract or things that's not really fitting with you, might give you the space to even change them around. There's a smaller contract here, so that's why I feel like some of you might be even planning to move to a new place. This is the job contract. This is the home contract. Maybe when you get there, it can be like a lease you're going to be signing. And there is a person here examining a flower. I think in that space, you're going to be working and coming together with this person. They're very gentle. I see kind of like the hair reminds me of the Roman holiday, Audrey Hepburn kind of hair. So this can be someone very light energy, very gentle soul. And also though, I don't feel like she's gentle and a little unaware. I feel like she's very well aware of her surroundings and what's happening, but it's a choice that she makes to be gentle in a harsh world. So this person can look like that, like they need help, but it seems like they're very strong. Another thing, like what's happening, you're appearing in front of them and your minds are immediately connecting and creating this keyhole. The keyhole might be symbolizing a way out of a situation that you feel stuck, or a new doorway that when you unlock the keyhole together with the brainstorming of this person, this is going to open up a new doorway for you to a new dimension. I see here within the 4th week though, we have a massive hat, which kind of reminds me of a pirate hat, and I can see the pirate here. So there might be like a villain energy coming here. Again, I felt the Ursula with like a villain energy, but because they have like a positive aura surrounding them, it's not like really heavy or dark energy or no evil eye here. And they're even sitting like on a chunk of here money maybe. So this can be someone coming to you with a desire, with something that you can give it to them, something that you can provide to them, or maybe your creative ideas, they need that. But they're maybe old school in the sense of, rather than niceties, they're going straight to the point and get things done attitude, okay? It is actually going to bring you this beautiful, bright new day, the sun shining there. I see someone here, maybe even like they have like a snorkel underwater. It can, if you do not have clarity about a subject, when you connect with this person, maybe work with them or get some information from them, that out of water situation, you're going to be rising up to the top of the water. You're not going to be underwater anymore. You're going to start having clarity about how to go about a certain business. It can be symbolizing that as well. Let's see in your heart space here. We have, again, it kind of looks like a person's face, and also I see there's a pot here boiling. This can be symbolizing maybe you're cooking up something mentally at this moment, and everything starts with a thought, which is spiritual, and then it goes to your mind, which is mental. You start developing it, and it goes to your heart, and then it becomes mental. No, it's spiritual, and then it goes out expressed into the material world. Then it becomes your material thing. So I feel like here you're on the stage now. You are on the thought level, cooking up something in the mental level, and then now you're going to bring it to the spiritual. You're getting to the next level, maybe towards the end of the month. So if you are brainstorming, contemplating, trying to come up with an idea, and it's not showing up, and you're feeling frustrated about it, feels like here, when you go with the flow and encounter the things at first coming into your pathway and manage those, the solution that you're looking for is going to be popping out of those. Like when you occupy your mind with something else, you're going to catch the solution to the other thing when you're not looking. Okay. I heard somewhere somebody actually said the universe cannot do their work when you're actually staring at it. Okay. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see someone sitting here on the corner of the sun shining here. Sun is your energy, your optimism, and watching you. This can be someone admiring how you create amazing things. And your desire has like flipped twice. Now, it seems like it might have 2 stages, or maybe you have already tried 2 times, but maybe try a 3rd time. A different approach is necessary. Another thing I feel here, there's a small chunk of money showing up. It might require you to maybe invest some money or energy in this thing before it just starts rolling. And it's coming full circle though. It's closing a cycle and beginning up a new one. And also like the money, like I said, it doesn't have to be like massive thing or massive thing that you're throwing into this desire. It can be something you're paying to maybe buy a book so you can get the knowledge. That is also something adding on to how to make your dreams come true. Okay. There's a dragon here sitting on the bounty that you're manifesting. Dragon can be a Sagittarius, but also can be somebody fiery, creative. But this person, because dragons are it's a mythology now, used in the war, and you can fly with them. They carry you from one place to another, hypothetically. And so this dragon is not only someone who is fiery, passionate, enthusiastic, but also someone that is willing to help, okay, tameable, trainable. Maybe that's what they want. They want to learn from you the things that you know, or maybe together you're going to create something amazing. So when they show up, instead of maybe waiting for them to initiate things, if they're allowing and giving you the space to guide them, because I see that you're standing in front of them, negotiating with other people. I see letter E can mean the first name or the last name. There's like a letter R and P, Patrick, Eric. It can be like that, or maybe something else. This person requires your guidance, your input, okay? I'm going to dive into your tarot now. We're going to start with what's going on in your current situation. And then after tarot, we're going to look into your oracle. If you have, we have Chariot. I'm going to put them on the side because they were random. I couldn't even shuffle it. We have Chariot and the Lovers. So it's the good news. The Chariot is leaving the old town, okay, and going towards a new direction because she completed his task in where they are. And the Lovers is the soul calling. It is a soulmate energy, but because this is like material stuff, what's your soul calling is that you are meant to do on this planet. What you do easily. That's another thing that I heard in the past. Like, it's not about just providing something amazing to humanity that takes you hours to do. It is something that you can do so easily, so effortlessly, which creates an amazing energy that is actually helping people. That's what you do easily, and that's your soul calling. It seems like either you're discovering this thing, or or maybe like you already know it and you're putting it into the work, and see how it is actually transforming and changing things for you. Let's see your current situation. We have 10 of Swords. I like it in the beginning because it means that this is already all done and gone. So if you have been going through maybe a dramatic ending when it comes to financials, or quit your job, or start something new, this is also reset. Like you completed something, it's done now, walking away from it. If there was a dramatic situation, you're finalizing it. No more dwelling on that negative energy anymore. Now you can look into what the future, the best thing holds for you, the best stuff that future holds for you. Let's see the opportunities. We have 5 of Pentacles here. 5 of Pentacles can sound like something really negative, because it means that you're left out in the cold. The rose is dropping its leaves now, shedding the leaves. But the thing is, though, this is actually going to leave you with the bare stuff, meaning, like I said, the things that you do easily. You don't have to just overwork yourself. This is going to be your financial opportunity. What you do easily, what you don't have to pay too much attention to, put too much effort in, can be where your financial opportunity lies. So be mindful and careful when you are trying new things, and like looking into the effort that you put in and what gives you the most joy. It is going to be your go-to opportunity. Okay, it can be your skill, or this can also be even maybe if you're applying to like certain type of jobs, you want to get something. What is coming to you easily is the key. Okay, and even if you're feeling like, oh, the other big things that I desire didn't really happen, that feeling left out in the cold, that's going to be your sign and symbol as well. What's not showing up is not meant for you, and is not maybe is going to, at the end of the day, satisfactory, or so maybe even abundant for you. Let's see what the challenge is. The challenge is Hermit. I remember this Hermit showed up with one more sign, but I don't remember if this is earth sign or fire sign. The thing is, though, overall, the challenge is retracting back into your shell. Even if you discover something, it's working, it's going, it's booming, you're enjoying it, then you're like, okay, I'm gonna hold back a little bit. I shouldn't be just diving deep into this thing. This might not require investment here, but it is going to require some time investment. You see there's a lamp on the back of the Hermit. So the time investment can be your challenge at this time if you have other things that you're dealing with. Okay, so this requires a little bit, maybe even a sacrifice of your own time. But I feel like eventually it is going to work out perfectly. This is your soul calling. That's why it's going to bring you to like your heart's desire fast. The horses are wish fulfillment. How would you manage your finances? Initially, you need to make a decision about that you're going to manage your financials, your situation. You're not going to let it to the chance or luck or destiny to hold, because destiny, we create them. You're going to make a decision. Even if you have multiple options, you're going to choose one of them and go with it, which is going to, when you do, this is the Mother of Pentacles. She's resourceful, she's creative, she has connections. And when you choose it, all those things that you need are going to actually manifest themselves. Okay, you're going to start seeing the opportunities. You're going to start to see the resources available to you. Utilize them right way, the Chariot energy, and that will bring you to your lovers, your soul desire. Okay. Finally, we have the Death card. Death card is a good thing because it can be understood as even a negative. This is death of the destruction, or this is the end of a situation that doesn't work for you anymore. Okay, and I feel like they probably have the same energy. This is minor arcana, 10 of swords. This is the major death. They have like similar energy, but death is also Scorpio. So this could even be with a Scorpio. If you don't get along, you might be actually ending certain things. And this is sudden ending is actually going to bring the new beginnings. So it can be even, it's not, even though it looks sudden, there's signs and symbols. You are moving away from the negative towards the positive. So there are symbols. You are deciding on something, you're changing the course, the direction. And when the final blow comes, you are actually, I feel like you have the control over this situation. And after that comes the celebration. And I feel like that's why I said This is something consciously chosen and executed by you. It's not something random. And that's why we have the Three of Cups here. This is actually family, friends, support, colleagues, all that stuff, people that are with you, supporting you and believing in you, coming together, celebrating your success, okay? And like Lover's energy also proves that. This can be even if you don't have anyone to right now, maybe celebrate, coming together with those that are aligned with your energy, bringing them together and form the friendships, form the partnerships, okay? Let's get to your oracle now. Your oracle is going to show us what you should focus on at this time and how can you do that and what blessings that can bring it to you. This is elemental oracle. We have a lot of elements in there. Let's see. You can even utilize some elements here. Motion, horses coming, galloping towards you, the air energy. What you should focus on is progress rather than maybe even thoughts. Okay, you can start with the thoughts and mental, and then you can make it spiritual, feeling, which is in your heart. You can feel, but keep moving as well. Okay, material thing is the action. And I feel like some of you already passed those first two stages. Now you're in the action moment. Okay, you should focus on the actions you can take. What you can do is fairy and bushfires we have here. There might be I feel there's a destruction might be happening, so you can rebuild again instead of maybe trying to fix the destruction. Maybe it's focusing on I think, yeah, extreme emotions once engaged. This is emotions might come to the surface that maybe you have been suppressing, and dealing with them are important. If you have anger about certain things are not really going the direction, or you're not really seeing the inspiration which action to take, deal with it when emotionally first, and then this is, I feel like, because it's like looks like a wild thing, wildfire happening very fast. How can you focus on the emotion? By taking action. Okay, and the action can be initially starting with a forceful action, because sometimes not every day we receive divine information, divine guidance. Today I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. For example, for me, I'm recording these videos, I'm feeling amazing about it. But some days I wake up and I just dread it because I feel like I'm a human. I feel tired, my mind is not there, I cannot focus. So the weather is extremely scorching hot sometimes, like this one. So it can happen to the best of us. But this is telling me even that you can start one action at a time, okay? You can ask for the guidance, which action you should be taking, and move one step at a time towards your desire, which is going to be extremely bright. I love this energy for you. And let's see what blessings that will bring. Attraction and magnetism. Eventually, the fires are going to calm down. You can see the purple and the white here. The light is coming. The universe, you're connecting. The nebulas, the stars in the skies, and the high energy. And you're going to start magnetizing your true heart's desire, your wish fulfillment, your success into your life, okay? Even incremental actions can be amazing, but fairy and bushfires kind of like sounds like, to me, massive action. Okay, I even hear, I think Anthony Robbins, he says that massive action with that attitude. So it can be something like that. If you don't have the guidance for it, when you focus your mental mind, the inspiration will show up. Okay, show up, but it depends on, according to everybody's timeline is different to receive the inspiration. Okay, you don't have to force it. Let's see your spirit animal. We have a dragonfly here. I kind of see like a blue is the air energy as well as the water. So it's about actually aligning yourself in thought and in heart, and then action point. Okay, let's see what the dragonfly's message here for you. Fly as high as you can go. Maybe imagine yourself, your dreams, and then double them. Okay, this says no, this is not. Yeah, I'm looking at the water because my mind went to the water for a second, but this is an air energy. This is intellectual energy. Let's see. I want to see what the writer actually intended when she was preparing this, but the dragonfly didn't really show up now. What's going on? Okay, right there. master of light, illusion, and the mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder in all. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind as it is as always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. When in balance, this energy I usually suggest it for all the signs. If you're seeing this dragonfly and if you have access to a documentary, a video, something explains them, go ahead and watch that one because there might be a valuable information in that video for you that can give you inspiration, that can guide you, maybe even just spark some ideas within you, okay? Action plans maybe can come forth. And when you are in balance, the dragonfly energy can help you see clearly, be joyful, magical. And if you don't, I feel like that's what it is. When you're not focused, you can feel the bushfires are getting out of control in your mind, which is okay. Let it burn, let it go away, burn and go away. Because if you just suppress it, it's just going to keep creating its own energy in there. Another thing here is if you want to bring balance into your energy, dragonfly actually suggests you to focus on your breath, okay? Let's pull your affirmation. Let's see affirmation, suggestion, guidance we have here for you. Let's see what this is going to say. Okay, too many ideas, same as no idea. Oh, that's why the bushfires are coming. You might really get the bushfire is a good thing when I think about that to take action. You might have many ideas coming at once, okay? So you're here. What you need to do is discernment and looking at the ideas and seeing which one is an ego idea, which is coming from our small mind, which one is a divine idea, which is coming from a higher mind, okay? And differentiate them in between. You might get like a rapid flash ideas of like 10 ideas at once or inspirations to do things. Which one you need to weigh, which one is going to be the one that is going to get to your heart's desire, okay? There are only so many hours in a day. Choose one thing to focus on. You will find that it is more enjoyable to point your energy in a single direction rather than aimlessly scattering it all over, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. And if you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.